Hi, my name is Ronald. Today I'm going to walk you through the document summarization agent. This agent helps you convert any PDF document that you have into text and then gives you a comprehensive analysis or summary of your text or data that you input. First, I request that you go and sign up to SmythOS.com and also join our Discord community right here on our website. You can see it right here. It's a lively community and you'll get help immediately and you'll meet a community of people who are just like you. All right, so let's go into the document summarization agent. So if you notice, there are three components. The first component is the endpoint, and then the second is the PDF to text, and this is from PDF Crowd. I'm going to show you that briefly. .com, and then the third is an LLM component that will help us summarize our text or our document. Okay, I'll request that before we dive into this, if you have not yet signed up to PDF Crowd, the first thing I request is that you go to PDF Crowd and just sign up. Okay, for my case, I'm already signed up. So I'm just going to log in. Let's log in. So when you log in, for your case, since you're new, you're going to have to request the API version 2 license, and you're going to get your username and API key from this point. Okay, so once you've got this key, keep it, save it for now, and we're going to use it later. Okay, then let's get back here. So the next thing you do is simply drag and drop your agent and API endpoint. You can see it's right here. So it's as simple as drag and drop. I can just show you that. Drag and drop. It's as simple as that. And let me delete this for now. This is the endpoint right here. When you do that, you'll need to go to the settings right here, click the gear icon, and by default, it's going to be a post. Give it a name of your choice, and then give it the instruction that you want it to do. For my case, it uploads PDF file documents, converts them to text, and then summarizes the extract. Okay. Once you do that, you can close. And then the next thing you're going to do is get the next component from PDF Crowd. SmythOS already has this component, so it's as easy as saying PDF to text. Here it is. So you just simply drag and drop this component. I can just show you as an example. Drag and drop, and this is how it looks like. So after you have dragged and dropped it, we're going to do the same thing we did to the endpoint. We click the gear icon and do the setup. So the basic auth, this is the key that you picked from your API crowd. So to set this up, you need to go to the agent variables. If you see right on your left hand corner, click it. Okay. For my case, it's already entered. Any of this can work. So we're using the basic auth, but even the PDF to text can work. So you simply go to your API right here, copy your username, and then your API key. Okay. And you come drop in here your username. For example, in this case, you can just drop this username, copy it. Okay. And I can put it as this, and I enter the value as well. Okay. Enter the value like this. Okay. And then you hit the save button. But I'm not going to do it because I'll be repeating myself. So once that is done, you hit the save button right here. You'll just go ahead and click the gear key, come, and you can also add it here just in case you put the name and the key and hit the save. By doing this, you're going to save it in the vault so that anytime you want to use it, you'll find it ready for you. Just like you see the basic auth, it's already in the vault. Okay, so I'll click that. And then the last component for us to set up will be the LLM a prompt, which is as simple as drag and drop still, the LLM prompt. Drag it and drop it, just as an example, okay? And then you enter, okay? But for this tutorial's case, we don't need it. So we're going to delete this for now. Yes, let's delete this because I already have it set up for you. Okay, and do the same thing, the setup here. And don't forget to choose, at this point, you can carry in you can bring in your LLM from, it can be cloud, your preferred choice, okay? But our default for now is GPT for Taboo latest, okay? And then don't forget to give the instructions like I have made here. Okay, these are the instructions, and after the instructions, go to your context window and make sure you have put it to the maximum. Then you save that information. Okay, so once that is done, you can test it out. Okay, don't forget to enter the parameter, the input parameters. In my case, I named this PDF file and I saved it. Okay, and then also under the request part, you add another parameter, which should always be body dot, the input parameter that you put in here. Okay, body.pdf.file.url, and you name it like that. And you simply drag and send it to the file URL, which is a default. Okay, and the response that we will get will also connect to the input of the LLM prompt. Okay, so let's just run a test and we see how it looks like. Okay, so to do this, just turn on your debug mode and then click on the bug right here. And then let's look for any PDF document that you have. For my case, I want to work let me just say press release, okay? And I'll hit the next step. So you can see that. So first it will show us where the URL of the document is to bring the URL. Then let's hit the next step. Okay. You can see the response right here. Click that. And there it is. Okay. And I think it's good for us to know how our PDF document looks like. Let's just find it quick. I need to show you how the PDF document looks like. Go to downloads. It's called Press. Right here. Click it. So this is how our PDF document is. At this point, you can see that Smith stay informed with the latest developments from SmythOS and the PDF. Stay informed. So you can see that the document has been able to be extracted. Okay. And then let's go to next. Okay. Okay. The response is this, and then it will go to our input parameter here. And let's look at how summary will look like. Okay. Here it is. Your document will be analyzed and summarized and converted to text from the PDF. Okay. One more thing or one more trick. Just in case your key is not a base 64 encode, what you'll need to do is, because for your file to be converted to text, it has to be base 64 encode. So you'll need to drop the LLM prompt right here and then change this to, we'll go with echo. Okay. Let's do echo. Okay. And you're going to enter your base 64 key. In this case, for example, it would look like you have to separate it with a semicolon. You just make sure you enter it. I just want to, in this case, it's already showing as input. And this is just as an example. Separate it with a semicolon and then you enter your key. Enter your key. Okay, like this. Okay, so this is how it kind of looks at, and then you hit save. And most importantly, don't forget to go and save it. Okay, I'll just show you as an example. And then don't forget to go and save it in the agent variable as well. Just put it, the key and let's see. And then you also save. Once that is done, we need to get the base64 component encode. Let's look at that. It's right here, like that. And it's gonna look like this. Okay. And then base64 encode. There we are. Save it, and you'll simply connect. You could rename this to what you wish. Okay, and just do this. Okay, let's debug to do. You'll just connect to your inputs to the LLM and connect this to the data. Okay. In case your key is not a base64 encode, this is how you're going to manage to encode it. Okay, so that when you upload your PDF document, I'll stick with press, then the next steps. Okay, you can see that, and then the next step. Okay, and there it is. It's been encoded. Okay, and that's how the workflow will look like. All right, so this only applies in case your key is not base64 encode. Okay, and this is how the document summarization will look like. In case you have any questions or want to learn more, I strongly encourage you to go and join our Discord right here, and you'll get a team of people ready to help you, take you step by step. Otherwise, thank you very much and wish you all the best. Thank you.